holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson here with Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce. And joining us tonight, the always engaging, always forthright Bill Simmons.
Thanks, Brian. Pleasure to be here, and really the only way I can impress my son anymore is this right here.
Great to have you, man. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're a team that still feels like they can get better. The season is young, so they are still hopeful that they can improve their ranking.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Glenn Robinson. Karis LeVert is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Wilson in at the four-man position. They've got John Wall. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Cousins in at the center position. Here's Wall. To the paint. Here's Davis. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Cousins comes with the double team for three. And Davis with the block. And the big finish by Wall.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Murray. And that one good.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Wilson. And Davis with the block.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
The kick out to Wall. Fires in the triple. Wall's got 5. Pass to Murray from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got his second basket.
I just love the ball movement.
Hey, the only person that can slow you down is you, Doc. That's the only person.
And last season, the first play-in tournament for the 8th seed. All right, Bill, that was something you suggested way back in 2007. You were ahead of it, clairvoyant, if you will.
Yeah, I was pretty passionate about it, too. I thought it was a way to spruce up the last 20, 25 games of the season where you have more injuries down there. You have teams kind of jockeying for draft positions, stuff like that. And every year there's always one or two teams that kind of find themselves for whatever reason as we're heading down the stretch. And in last season, it was New Orleans right before the pandemic. All of a sudden, we're turning into something. And a play-in tournament, you know, it rewards people who are peaking at the right times. And I think it's a good idea.
Murray, no good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Outside Hardaway, stolen by Wall. He takes it in, and the big finish by Wall.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Well, Bill, there's been a lot of discussion about maybe changing the makeup of the regular season, playing some in-season competitions that would maybe result in a playoff spot. Where do you stand on all of that?
I like the idea, except I've never been able to figure out what the incentive for the team should be. Because, you know, these guys are wealthy. You're not going to incentivize them by saying, hey, if you guys win this tournament, everybody gets to split $2 million. You know, you have guys in the league that are making $40 million, $39 million, $38 million, and to expect them to be going all out unless there are real stakes, I don't see how you pull that off. Now, could you make the stakes it's worth, you know, you don't have to play in round 1 if you win the tournament, something like that? I think there would have to be some sort of playoff stake, some sort of advantage that year's team got. They're not going to care if it's like a lottery pick. Like, what would LeBron care if it was like, oh, your Lakers are going to get a lottery pick? He's like, what do I care? I'm trying to win the title. So it's got to have to be something like that, some sort of carrot that would make it happen. I think if they could pull it off, it's a great idea. I don't know what the incentive is like.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Wall's got 9 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now Wall, he's got 9. Well, Bill, you look back at the bubble to conclude last season. A high quality of play. Some attributed that to the lack of travel. Is that something the league should look at moving forward? Do you think multiple bubbles could work in the NBA?
Yeah, whether it's bubbles or whether it's just reducing the amount of road trips, I think there's something to it. You know, they play the teams in their own conferences usually 3 or 4 times. And if you have, like, the Celtics playing in Orlando twice during the season, I don't know why they wouldn't have them go down there and play them on a Friday and Sunday. You're just having the same shooting background game after game. There's more space under the basket, so when you drive hard, you know, to the rim, there's not 8 cameramen underneath the basket. There's little things like that that I think has really helped.
Certainly the play was outstanding in Orlando. Now here's Rondo. Murray up top. Randall right side. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And around the league, every team is looking for a big man with a high motor. Bill, who are some of the standouts in that group in your mind?
Well, the big revelation last year was Bam Adebayo. I voted for him for third-team All-NBA. I thought he was the heart and soul of that Miami team. It was him and Butler. I think Butler got most of the credit because he was the big free agent signing. And I think in the playoffs, people realized how good Bam was, not just as a rim protector, but he is a devastating screen roller. And what he does specifically, his stop-start speed is just ridiculous. The Celtics, it almost took them in that playoff series 2 games just to adjust to how fast he would go from setting the screen to just being at the rim. It was almost like he was being fast-forwarded. And once they adjusted to that, they were able to handle it better. But I've just never seen anybody go from the foul line to the rim faster.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And you have a generation of kids who idolize these players, you know, and I look at, like, my son's generation. My son has a friend named Blake who really wants to become a professional 2K player. He sees these guys, and these guys are inspirations to them, and it makes him work harder on the game. And I love that there's an upside for playing video games because, trust me, in the 1980s and 90s when I was growing up and I was in college, there was no upside other than trash talking your friends. And now there's actual real financial upside.
Murray with it. He's got 9. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Murray. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Okay, Bill, as usual, thanks for the insights. We really appreciate it. Please join us again soon.
Anytime, I'm always available. I love this game. I love spouting my insights to people who are just trying to concentrate on winning or losing the games they're playing, and it's great to be here.
And just talking to Bill for a few minutes, you can see how he ended up writing a 700-page book on basketball.
That's a gift.
Now here's Robinson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Here's Wagner. And at last, they get one to fall. Here's Wagner. Drains the triple. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. PJ Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Robinson gets the bucket. Well, Grant, you could be described as one of the earlier point forwards. Man, we see more of that type of player today.
You know, B.A., we really do, and I'm not quite sure I would be able to play in today's game because everybody is a point forward. But I attribute that to how the game has changed, it's grown, it's evolved through the years. We have this thing now, positionless basketball. There's a necessity for multi-dimensional, versatile players who can do everything on the court: shoot, pass, rebound, defend. And certainly it's great in the league now that we have so many players who can do that.
Come on, G-Money, your game is timeless.
Hey, it's been a while since I've called a game, so, you know, I'm getting in the groove.
John Wall is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's PJ Washington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Now here's Wall. 11 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Robinson on the wing. Going inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Davis. Fades away. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Good work, fellas. Good work.
Back to Rondo. Pass to Randall. Into the lane. And it's Randall with the jam. Right side, Rondo. And the shot's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
It's LeVert on the wing. Outside, Williams. Back to LeVert. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Hey, puts up a 3. Canner. Outside for Randall. Outside. Rondo. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Out left to the wing. Here's Poole. The three-pointer off the mark. Bledsoe outside. Offline with a 3. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 10. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Mo Wagner. Duncan Robinson is out there with Glenn Robinson. And it's Brasdeikis in at the 4. Grant, you were an exceptional ball handler in your day. How about now? Who's the best scorer off the bounce in this league?
You know, B.A., you would give me that tough question. I mean, that's with all the great players in this league who are all very capable off the bounce. I don't know. I probably would have to go with James Harden. I mean, his ability on the perimeter, handling the basketball, step-back three-pointers, and then, of course, he's so good and crafty with the ball, getting to the basket, drawing fouls. You know what? The MVP of the league in years past, I have to say it's James Harden.
I'm just going to throw in LeBron James on you for a moment. And maybe a little hint of Luka Magic as well.
They're pretty good, too. That's fair.
All for 3. Off the mark. Making him 5 for 6 now. Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Pass to Brasdeikis.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Outside for Davis. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Bledsoe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wall covering. Outside Robinson. This one for three. Kid Gilchrist with the rebound. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. It's Davis with the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you know, you look at Anthony Davis, you watch him play, and he just does so much good stuff on the floor. Scores the ball inside and outside, can defend at the rim or on the perimeter. He really is the complete package.
That free throw good from Davis. And with Davis, as you said, it's the scoring, but it's also the defense.
No question about that, B.A. I mean, it's rare to see a player that's so complete at his age. He's still really young as a basketball player, easily one of the top 5 guys in the league, and I think he's got an MVP in his future, too.
They set the pick. He drops it from range. Right wing. Now here's Cousins. And he makes it on the layup.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Wall covering. Beyond the arc. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Cousins with the screen. Wall gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Wall covering. Nice form on the 20-footer.
We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Left side Wall. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Mo Wagner.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Driving to the basket, Wilson. And there's the rejection. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, perfection. That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to that shot.
And he gets it to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. And here's Rondo. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory.